Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Halton Hills housing update. So the first week of September was kind of anticlimactic, but looking at the numbers this week, we had Georgetown sales at 8 this week. We had a couple of really slow weeks. 8 is still relatively slow. I mean, we don't like to see single digit sales. It's definitely telling us our market isn't normal. We definitely see between 11 and 13 is our normal. So 8 is higher than we were seeing, but lower. Again, this is still the first week of September. People were getting back into the motion of school. Some were being over. So I'm hoping that we start to see this number pick up in the coming weeks. And looking at new listings, there was 12 new listings this week. So again, double-digit new listings. We are not seeing a slowdown when it comes to houses hitting the market. So not a good week for inventory again. Acton this week had 4 sales, which is definitely a good week for Acton, but they did have 5 new listings. Glen Williams had 1 sale and 2 new listings. That's a busy week in the Glen. Limehouse had no sales, no new listings, and the rural market had no sales, which has been like a very common trend, and 2 new listings. And then when we're looking at properties that terminated, relisted, adjusted their prices, but more importantly, exited the market, we had quite a few that were impacted this week. We had 29, that's our highest number in a really long time. So we had, of the 29, 2 properties relisted at a higher price. They attempted an offer night, but we all know how that goes right now. 12 properties came back on the market at a reduced price. 11 properties exited the market. We need more of this. And 4 properties relisted at the same, but they just wanted to freshen up their listing. So the one to talk about is 11 off the market. These numbers are keeping our inventory at bay. We are still seeing a gap between what is selling and how many new listings we are seeing. But these 11 that come off the market this week are really keeping our inventory stable. And what we need is a bunch of weeks where we see sales outpace listings and properties coming off the market. I suspect now that we're into September, we're not going to feel that until December, end of November, December, but we certainly right now are taking what we can get so that inventory doesn't completely skyrocket, because it would be completely skyrocketing the last few weeks if it wasn't for houses leaving the market. So looking at active inventory, we are up only slightly from 206 to 208 active listings in all of Halton Hills. This is still crazy high. Over 200 is definitely not what we want to see, but again, it should be higher, but 11 properties came off the market. If those didn't come, we'd be pushing our 220 mark. And the week before, the same thing. So you could see how it would escalate. So keep those terminations coming if you do not need to be selling right now. It's not a great time. Georgetown this week remained the same at 126 active listings, so things are stable there right now, but still 126 is quite high. Looking at our price points, under 800,000 is up from 14 to 15 active listings. That is a lot of active listings in that pocket. We have a bunch of condo townhomes that have hit the market and now are not really moving, so we had scarcity in inventory in those products through, May, June, and the summer. But right now it seems like a lot is coming on the market and they're not really selling. So not good news for under 800,000 buyers. 800 to $1 million is down from 31 to 27. So some relief there. That's usually our pocket that moves really well, and we need to continue to see that happen. 1 to 1.5 million is up. Nobody needs that in that price point. 53 up to 56 active listings this week. So high, so high. So many properties available between 1 and 1.5 million. And then 1.5 million plus remained the same this week at 28. No movement in that pocket. Not surprising. Nothing moves. Okay, looking at Acton. Acton this week is up slightly to 22 active listings, but that's still soft compared to where we were. We were 30 plus for months, so we'll take the 22 right now. Glen Williams and Limehouse are both the same this week at 7 active listings, and the rural market is up to 46 active listings from 45. Again, this section of the market, the rural market, is not moving well, and we keep getting saturated with inventory. We do see properties coming off the market, so that is helpful, but 46 active listings, crazy, crazy, crazy high for the rural market. So that's the first week of September for you guys. I wasn't expecting anything crazy this week. Everyone is just getting back into that routine. I will say on my listings, it seems like we've had a bit more activity at the open houses. Not a ton of increase in buyer showing yet, but hopefully that will come. They did drop the rates again last week, and I'm just hopeful that the spring market can see more buyers to try and get things moving again. Otherwise, we could be in for a long back half of the year, and it might be, you know, sort of that February, March before we start to see things be active again. So I will be back next week to see if September improves. Have a great week, everyone.